Okay, so this exercise is to draw the waves on the euro US dollar, the wave structure. And what I'm going to do, I'll use the ray, so we can start from the high to this. Then we have a pullback here, followed by this. Then we have that. This one is interesting actually because we have a structure in here. Then that's the wave. Okay, so how do we count this? Because this is the last structure that made a high. Okay, so technically we don't dismiss the high, we don't dismiss the wick, I mean those highs like that, because that's the one that actually gave us the short yesterday. That's the last posted high that gave us the short. I've removed the indicator on this chart so that we can see clearly. Okay, well, this is what we have. All right, so that's the structure. That's why we can't count this as one, and this becomes one because that's now ABC down. The structure is just broken here. If we don't break this higher low, we cannot count the wave structure. Okay, so this is kind of subtle way of counting it, but it's a single wave count. When the price gets to a particular phase, it becomes double wave count. That's when every pullback is a structure. Then it gets to a new territory where every pullback is a momentum pullback, and that's when the price is eventually going to have a prolonged pause before a bigger change. Okay, so what we currently have here, I'm just drawing the wave back, I don't need to do too much now. This is the state of play in the euro US dollar. So we're going to say this is now, let me do it properly, because this, I'm going to put this in the education section. So this will be 0 A B C. To be honest, this is the most difficult part for people to understand how the wave count, how you count the wave properly. This is not Elliott wave. People always, once they see 1 2 3 4 5, they always think everything is Elliott wave. This is not Elliott wave. This is the wave structure. You can trade anything using the wave structure because the market itself has been programmed to be like that. So this is 0 ABC 1 to 2 is not finished. Okay, and I'm going to break that down in a bit, but let me just place this line somewhere. Let's just place it here. Okay, that's the complete wave structure, but we have not reached there yet. We have extension with this too. Okay, we're not doing trading now. I'm countering this thing, buying at the low for the pullback. But what we have here is the giveaway. Okay, what we have here is the giveaway. An extension wave will not go from a lower high to a lower low. It will actually make a lower high followed by a higher low and a lower high before a break. So inside here, this one is actually cool because once you understand what this means in the wave structure, you have, it's like you have power. This ABC move here inside this extended wave. Okay, so I'm going to draw it out so that we can see it. This is a structural point. This is the anchor. So when this wave structure completes, because what we currently have now is 2 1 2 3 4, and we're expecting a 5. I don't want to, let me just check my other chart. When we are countering, we still need to keep an eye on what's going on. Okay, so the 3 is not yet over. We need to see another lower low before we can say 3 is over. Then we will have a bigger pullback. Okay, then we should be expecting 5. Then when that happens, unless a new ABC like this is formed somewhere here, this is not ABC, it looks like, but what we are using, this is a bigger wave. So this will be, this is the only structure that we've seen so far. That's a momentum high. This is the structure, okay, and these structures, they are very helpful in terms of they help us to know where we are. If price breaks this structure and stay above the structure, then you have to think of buying. If price breaks the structure and failed below the structure, those are major moves, because this is the reset point, okay, or you call this change point. Above it, the simple rule is this, and I'm giving this away now actually. The simple rule is above the structure you buy, below the structure you sell. It's more trickier than that, because obviously you need to be able to count the wave to know where you are. But all these things, they come together to help us in making a good trading decision. So this is just a quick wave count on the Euro US dollar intraday chart, 5 minutes. This is what we have. This thing is still bearish. We are countering now because we are expecting a pullback. Once this pullback is over, I'm going to close this buy and sell for a continuation of the trend to the downside. We can do this, capture 10 pips, 15 pips, take the trade in the direction of the trend. That's the suggestion we gave this morning in the post that I did. So I hope this is helpful for anyone who is interested in learning how to count the waves bit by bit. I've done a couple of wave counts. I don't know if I've put them on I did it on the trading view chart, but these things are helpful. If you can learn something from this video, this is very important. At least when you know the wave 1, this is the ABC wave 1. There's a reversal wave 1 that comes from high to low. If this wave did not make this higher low and it comes all the way down before the pullback, that will be valid as one as well. So that is a giveaway. If you like what you see, give us a thumbs up. My name is Shogun Chato for 7. I hope to see you in the next video. God bless.